Welcome to Hope Natural Health, the podcast inspiring you to be your best version. Join me, your host, Dr. Erin, naturopathic doctor, dog mom, cancer survivor, and girl boss weekly as we discuss all things health, hormones, and happiness with a little side of this thing called life. Last week, we discussed 4 things that make your period more painful. And this week, I'm going to talk more about gut hormones. We had a guest a few weeks ago talking about, gut and how important that is. But I'm going to dive a little bit more into it because truly our gut is so important. It plays a giant role in women's hormone health. So hopefully you will learn some tidbits today about how gut health is playing a role in your hormone health. So maintaining, we know as women, our hormone balance is vital for our overall health and well-being. And there's so many different factors that can contribute to hormonal imbalances. And one that's often overlooked is the gut. So there's some emerging research that has revealed a strong connection between gut health and hormone regulation. The gut microbiome, which is the community of bacteria residing in our digestive system, plays a crucial role in hormone metabolism, production, and overall balance. So today I'm going to explore how this relationship between gut health and women's hormones or how the relationship is, and then I'll provide you with some tips on how to optimize our gut health to support our hormone imbalance. So as I mentioned, the gut microbiome is a complex ecosystem consisting of trillions of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms. This intricate community not only helps us with digestion and absorption of our nutrients, but it plays a significant role in our hormone regulation. Research suggests that these gut bacteria have the ability to metabolize and modify hormones, such as estrogen, testosterone, and our thyroid hormones. Furthermore, the gut microbiome also influences the production of neurotransmitters, such as serotonin, which plays a role in mood regulation and can impact our hormone balance. An imbalance in our gut bacteria can disrupt the production and absorption of these neurotransmitters, which then can potentially exacerbate hormonal symptoms like mood swings and irritability. One of the things that I'm always looking at when patients come to my office is their gut and how is it functioning overall. So if you're experiencing anything from mood swings to irritability to hormone imbalances, it could be stemming from our gut microbiome. Leaky gut is also known as increased intestinal permeability, which is a condition that the lining of the gut becomes compromised, which allows undigested food particles, toxins, and bacteria to leak into the bloodstream. This leakage actually will trigger an immune response, which leads to inflammation and therefore potentially disrupting our hormone balance. One thing I do want to add is that a lot of our hormones are produced or converted in our gut. Our thyroid hormone is converted in our gut and also our liver. So that's why this is such an important topic. When our gut lining is compromised in the leaky gut syndrome, it can result in increased levels of inflammation throughout the body. And as we know, chronic inflammation has been linked to hormone imbalances, including irregular periods, polycystic ovarian syndrome or PCOS, and even fertility issues. Also, this inflammation associated with the leaky gut can contribute to insulin resistance, which is commonly associated with hormone imbalances and weight gain. I've dived a lot into these conditions specifically, but just remember the inflammation is probably the underlying cause of a lot of these chronic conditions. So how can we optimize our gut health for hormone balance? First, we want to make sure we have a probiotic-rich diet. So we can incorporate foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi, which can help replenish and maintain a healthy gut microbiome. Sometimes we need to take an additional probiotic. And why? Well, we might not be getting enough from the foods or eating enough foods. So that's why taking an over-the-counter probiotic would be helpful. I have plenty on my supplement list that you can find on my website or my link in bios on social media. I'm also a huge fan of the Just Ingredients probiotic, which also has a pre and a postbiotic in it. Because these probiotics introduce beneficial bacteria to the gut, it therefore can support our hormone metabolism and reduce inflammation. But probiotics are not for everyone. So if you've taken a probiotic and you feel worse, it could be because you might have a condition called SIBO, or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and you're actually kind of putting more fuel on the fire because you already have an overabundance of bacteria already. So be mindful of that and always consult your doctor before trying any new supplement. Something else you can do to optimize your gut health for hormone balance would be to consume a diet rich in fiber. Fiber comes mainly from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, which will therefore nourish the gut bacteria. Most Americans are only eating about 10 to 15 grams of fiber, and we need upwards of 25 to 30 grams. Fiber actually acts as a prebiotic, which provides fuel for beneficial bacteria to thrive in. So once you have this prebiotic, then it promotes a diverse and healthy gut microbiome, which is essential for optimal hormone regulation. Third, here we go. I'm going to say it. I've said it in, I think, all of my podcasts lately, is reducing stress. Chronic stress can negatively impact our gut health and hormone balance. This, if you didn't listen to episode, that was episode 134 with guest Mark McLean. We dove into this a little bit more about how emotions and stress can, cause havoc in our gut. So take a listen to that. It was a really good podcast episode. But we want to make sure that we help reduce the stress, and we can incorporate some practices like meditation, yoga, deep breathing to support both our gut health and our hormone well-being. We also want to avoid some gut disruptors. What are these? Well, like antibiotics, processed foods, artificial sweeteners, excessive alcohol consumption. These can actually disrupt the delicate balance of the gut microbiome. Limiting exposure to these disruptors can help maintain a healthy gut environment. Also, if these disruptors can influence the leaky gut syndrome that I discussed a little bit ago. We also might consider addressing food sensitivities. Food sensitivities and allergies can trigger inflammation and disrupt gut health. Identifying and eliminating these potential triggers can actually support gut healing and hormone balance. Have you ever had your food sensitivities tested? If you haven't, I have a program for you that you can get your food sensitivities tested, and I'll provide you with a gut healing protocol. We'll make sure to have this linked in the bio of this episode so you can take a peek at that. It's available for anyone. And then we also want to make sure we prioritize sleep. I talked about this last week for period pain, but sleep is super important for gut health, and poor sleep can disrupt our gut microbiome and our hormone production. So remember, it's not always about quantity, it's the quality sleep each night that can support both of these. So we want to make sure we get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night so that we can help our gut, we can help our overall physical and mental health. So, in conclusion, optimizing gut health is crucial for maintaining hormone balance in women. The gut microbiome plays a significant role in our hormone metabolism, production, and overall balance. So if we prioritize gut healing foods like probiotics, fiber-rich foods, stress reduction, and eliminating those gut disruptors, we actually can feel our best selves. We also want to make sure that we address leaky gut syndrome and adopt lifestyle practices that will promote gut healing, that therefore will enhance our hormone balance. So this is super important as kind of like a backbone to healing, because if I said multiple times, if we don't have a healthy gut, we're not going to be healthy. 80% of the immune system, 70 to 80% is found in our gut, and it truly is the backbone to optimal health. So if we're not looking at the gut, or nobody has addressed your gut, this is the first place we're going to go. I hope this was helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Take care.